Hello, and welcome back to the Life of Chai. Today I'd like to share with you one of the biggest secrets that may be puzzling mankind. One of the biggest questions that we can answer today. How to reheat pizza. I know you might be wondering, how do I reheat pizza? Well, you could always put it in the microwave. You could reheat the oven, but reheating the oven, turning on the oven for just one or two slices of pizza is kind of a waste. So how do you really reheat pizza? But how do you reheat pizza so that the crust is crispy and it's just like it was the day you got it? Okay, I have a pizza here that I bought 2 days ago, so you can see that it's going to return to its original state. Something else I'd like to tell you that the idea to present this video came to me about 5 years ago. The idea for this video was actually one of the seed ideas that gave birth to the Life of Chai food blog originally. Okay, and then 5 years to this point, which is pretty amazing. Happy day for myself. And here we go. Let me move this camera and we can start. So you can see I have a cast iron skillet. I have a cast iron skillet and a cast iron griddle. We call it, in Mexico, we call this a comal. I'm going to heat both. I'm going to start with the skillet. That's a lot of flame right there. So I'm going to get the skillet really hot, and I'm going to heat the griddle as well. So I'm going to heat both of them and get them really hot. I have these two pieces of pizza. Here's one. And you can see this is a cold piece of pizza. It's limp. It's not soggy, but it's a little damp on the bottom. I'm going to fit it in there. Here's the other piece. And this piece is definitely kind of, on this side, is definitely kind of wet on the bottom. It's just because it was stored in the refrigerator, but this is a really authentic pizza. One of our best pizzerias here in San Miguel de Allende. Okay, so I've just got the pizza in, and we're gonna get these two skillets as hot as we can. This one is on full flame. Okay, so I'm gonna wait until, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Okay, so, but I'm going to wait until it starts to smoke. I'm going to wait until this starts to smoke. This one is on full. I can hear it cooking a little bit. I can hear some crackling. Some of the moisture on the bottom. This process only takes a few minutes, and there's a few other things you can do while you're waiting for the actual cheese to melt. That's really the point. Is there's two things that we'll achieve with this method. One, will re-crisp the bottom just like it came out of a pizza oven. Okay, so it's going to be crispy and dry and crispy. And then, of course, the cheese is going to be melted again. So just like it came out of the oven. In all my days backpacking and working as an outdoor guide, we use Dutch ovens, which is a similar principle. You have heat from below, and then you have heat from above. And that's what we're creating here. We're actually creating a Dutch oven in our own kitchen. I do most of my cooking on cast iron. Okay, I do cast iron, stainless steel. We have some glassware as well, glass pots that we cook in, but I would say about 95% of what I do is in cast iron. I have a big kast iron wok that I use for deep frying. I have the Dutch oven. This is getting there. The cast iron is amazing material. So we're almost ready, and as soon as I put the lid on, I'm going to give you a couple other ideas. So another reason why we would do this, I lived in a kitchen without a microwave. The microwave, of course, would be the easiest way to reheat pizza, but soggy. And again, reheating your oven, turning the whole oven on for 1 or 2 slices is a big waste of gas. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to move. Now it's just starting to smoke. You can see that. And okay, a little bit of cheese stick in there. I'm going to put this one on top. Lost the light there. I'm not sure what happened. I hope that didn't burn out. There it is. Okay. So gas is off. Back in the old days, before they had gas, they had to cut wood. And then one day, natural gas or LP gas came along, and they came up with the saying, because gas made life easier, you didn't have to chop wood and get it going. They come up with the saying that said, now you're cooking with gas. Okay, now you're cooking with gas. Can you hear that cooking? Kind of heavy. Well, look at this. Now you're cooking without gas. This is an Outback oven. This is hot on the bottom, hot on the top. You can turn off the gas and just let it cook with the heat, with the residual heat of that. And then you'll see in the other video that I also use this exact same technique to reheat. Now that I've discovered this, I use this exact same technique to reheat refried beans, to reheat small pieces of lasagna. Take a tortilla, and if you know tortillas, you know that there's 2 sides to every tortilla. This is the one side, and then this side, which if you can see that, it looks kind of blistery. Well, that's when they cook the tortilla. This is the side that inflated. So when you make a taco or a quesadilla, first you reheat that blistered side, then you turn it over and you put your cheese or your taco filling in this side and fold it. This blistered side is always on the inside, because if it was on the outside, when you heat it, it would flake off, and your whole tortilla would come apart. So there are 2 sides to every tortilla. That's not a joke. Okay. And so what I do to reheat, this is going to be done in like 5 seconds. What I do to reheat beans, and you're going to see that in the next video, is I turn it down. I put it down on this side with the blistered side down. I'm not going to eat the tortilla. I'll use this tortilla as a parchment, and I'll put whatever I want to heat. I'll use the same technique to reheat whatever I want to heat. I put a tortilla down in there, put the lasagna on top, put chilies on top, put beans on top, and I reheat it with this exact same method, just using a tortilla as what would be akin to parchment paper. And then I take what I want, eat it, and just throw the tortilla away. That's what I do. Okay, so we're ready. I think that's going to be ready. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh my God. You can see it's this cheese. Look at that cheese. It's like melted cheese. Isn't that amazing? And I'm sure it's too hot to even touch now, but if you were to take it out, can you hear that? Yeah, the bottom is crispy. This is going to be a crispy. It was soggy before. Now it's going to be a crispy pizza. Got to get that out of there. That's it. That's it. Life of Chai. Crispy pizza. Thank you so much. And join me back for more how-to videos. Yeah? Thank you. And have a good day.